nothing. And this is Madden Ultimate Team. Up next, we've got a good one on tap between the visiting Arizona Cardinals and the Philadelphia Eagles. With that, let's get out to the desert. Standing by in Glendale, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Throwing on first is Wentz. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Antonio Brown, 29 yards. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And to the tight end, Olsen, right side. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. The Cardinals on 3rd down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. A big welcome back carry for David Johnson, who almost missed all of last year. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. Unable to corral him, he fights through. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another 1st down. Missed tackles may doom this team.
I just had a bad flashback. That's why I'm sitting up here with you right now. You've got to tackle him inbounds. You've got to wrap him up.
He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. And did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving. The Eagles on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. He's back to throw. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment, defense.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped. But I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. David Johnson with time running out. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
So they're unable to stretch it to a 3-point lead. Now you got to be careful on the kickoff because a field goal obviously beats you.
Definitely, and that's why they went for 2. They wanted to make sure a field goal wouldn't beat them. Now they're in a position where they've got to cover well and make sure they don't get into range and put one through the post.
Sam Bradford heading back out as he and his offense get ready to go again. This is something we've seen many times over the course of his career. Can he pull off another 4th quarter comeback?
And it's very strange, isn't it? Because when it's a player of this magnitude, even though the guys on defense have the lead and are sitting in the best spot, they're maybe the most nervous.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Rod Woodson with a pick. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Well, hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened, because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Wentz to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Lutz now to kick this one away. J.J. Nelson now to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. One last shot now for Bradford. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Well,